Welcome back to another episode. We're going to check on this little guy. We're going to check on a few other things later on the video, so make sure you stay tuned so we can see those, the little updates. But little Thai Grizzle's actually looking pretty good. I've still got him in the box here, so hopefully maybe later on this afternoon or maybe tomorrow morning I might put him in the loft with the other birds. And yeah, just so he can relax. He looks really good. He's quite alert. It's probably a hen actually, the way it's carrying on. And yeah, it's good. I'm happy that we've got it, and I'm pretty confident that we can actually get him back up in the air with the other birds in a week or so. I think he'll heal up pretty quick. The other black one we had that got hit pretty hard, that one's up flying. Let's have a little look. You can see that's where she got hit, just in under there. So her wing is quite good still, very powerful, and you know, very alert. So I'm going to be very happy if we can get it back up. So yeah, that's just a little update on her. We'll go check out on the other birds because yeah, there's been some other events happening. Okay, so we might get these birds out later on this afternoon, but today it is 36 degrees. It's the hottest day we've had for a while, and the birds are just relaxing. So what happened today, I thought I'd get them out early for a fly, so nice and early in the morning, around about 7:30. I thought, you know, we're getting hit at all times of the day. I'm just going to test the early, you know, nice and early when it's not so hot. And, you know, surprisingly what, we got hit straight away as soon as the birds come out of the loft. So, yeah, we don't have much respite at the moment from these guys. I don't know if this is sort of something that happens this time of year where the weather starts to cool off and the falcons get more active. You can put some comments down below and let me know your thoughts on this. I'm thinking that, you know, this is kind of when they do become more active because the weather's cooling down. They can hunt throughout the day, or they maybe start breeding in these cooler months. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll do some research on it and have a look and see what the birds of prey in my area, you know, my sort of state get up to. The birds are looking all really good. We haven't lost any birds yet. Touch wood, which has been really good. Out of these last, we've been hit probably the last 4 times to let the birds out straight away. So I'm going to have to try a different plan of attack basically, which I'm definitely reading the comments and listening to all that stuff, all the ideas that you guys have got. So basically I can't get fireworks. There's a lot of people saying get fireworks, shoot them, whatever. We can't really get them in Australia. And if I shoot fireworks out here, I'm going to burn this whole place to the ground. So that's one thing that's probably not going to work. I can't get a rifle anyway, and I'm not allowed to shoot these type of things because I'll go to jail. So that's off the cards. So we kind of really need to think of some other options. I know maybe like a little shiny thing up on the top there that kind of scares them a little bit, or maybe get a mirror and yeah, just kind of flash it up there or something. I don't know, there's lots of options. One other one I'm thinking about doing maybe is similar to what we've done with that little loft over there, is just run some black shade cloth down the front so the falcon actually can't really see what's going on here, but the birds can see out. So that might be a really good thing because the falcon's probably flying around, or he's sitting out in the trees or somewhere over in the power lines, and he's just sitting here watching the birds clear as day, and he's thinking, you know what, I'm going to get them birds. So I don't know, it's worth a try. It might reduce the attacks, but I don't know, it's just an option. If he doesn't see the birds as much, he might not want to hang around and wait all day for a meal that might not even come. So he might just move on to something else, which has been happening. We had a really good run up till Christmas, and after Christmas, very rare. We'd see once, maybe a month they'd come in, but today, the last the week or whatever, they are just bang, bang, bang. It's unreal. So I'll quickly go over to these guys, and they all come back in. We only had that one injured. I know in the last video I said that we were missing one, but when they all went back to their perches, I've come back in out here after dinner, and there was 31 here. So we had 31 here, and the other one, which is over in the box there, injured. So we had 32. So realistically, not too bad. There was a few people's comments I was reading about things we can do about this, which is really good. We could probably look at picking out maybe some of the older ones, which is like this hen, her brother, which is over here. maybe that tiger grizzle and maybe that black one over there as well, and let them out with a couple of older birds so that it can sort of learn a little bit quicker. They're pretty good on the wing anyway, so I don't think we're going to have too much trouble in losing them. There is a few that are not as good, but the rest of them seem to be really good. So we'll try some different things out, because these guys, we've basically about 2 or 3 months to get these guys up to speed. It's cutting it fine. So yeah, we need every bit of help we can get, I think. And while we're out and about, we'll have a quick little look in here, because there is a few updates that we need to address. Lots. Oh, look at these little babies. These are really good looking babies, these ones. But we will go through. So in that scheme of winding things down a little bit, there is something in here I'll probably show you that I haven't showed you, which is up in that nest box, and I haven't even really talked about it. Need to top up that food shortly. So we did have a little tiger grizzle in the corner here. So that one has gone to its new owner. That's probably the only tiger grizzle I'm going to give away. So don't be pestering me, because that's it. Right, so we'll go through these nest boxes. This one here is looking really good. These little high flyers do a fantastic job. You look at the size of this little baby here compared to the mother. This is one of Leo's babies. Let's say it's one of Leo's sons. Just look how good a condition this thing is in, and the amount of food that's in this guy is absolutely unreal. Like, they do not muck around. They do a fantastic job of raising up the babies. So we might just sneak up to here and have a look at this one. So you probably look on there. So what happened when we moved Storm back into that box, I didn't get the nest bowls out quick enough, and she paired up with Shock, and so she laid a round of eggs. So what I did, I thought, you know, I'm not going to, no more breeding anyway over in the other loft from those pairs that we want to work with later on this year. So I took those eggs out and put them in under this one here, because it just sort of worked out really well. So that's why you'll see Shock and Storm on there. So we've got 20 and 21st, so we've got about a weekish, and those ones will hatch again. So that's really cool. So yeah, didn't really want to do it, but we haven't got any Shock and Storm babies, so I thought we'll get some out. Hopefully they hatch. Fingers crossed. So let's just wait and see, because they might be some pretty interesting little babies. We'll go along down here. I'll take this one out because he's a bit grumpy. Very protective, these guys. We got 2 babies in here. One hatched probably a day later than the other one, so maybe 2 days when you look at when they're laid to hatching. And this one's a little bit small, but what I've been doing is just taking this one out and putting it in under another one for the time being. Yeah, that's all I can do really. So we'll just keep a close eye on them. It's looking pretty good, but worst case, if I have to take one out, hand raise it, then I will. Probably this one. I don't want to do it, but we should be able to manage it. I was putting it in under this one over here, but the little baby is there now, just hatched this morning, so we'll just wait and see. This one's ready for rings. They are also some of Storm's babies as well. They actually are the round after this one up here. So these 2 up here are from Storm as well. I'll bring one out to have a closer look at it. We didn't do, like, these are just those rounds we done quite a while ago, and they're just starting to come to fruition now. So you just done a little warm poopy on me. That is not nice. But they're looking really good, very healthy, nice and small, typical of her babies. We do have, if you do remember, we paired up the Tiger Grizzle hen to 83 just for a quick round. One of those eggs smashed, but we managed to slip one in under here, and here it is. And look at the beak. That to me is looking like it's a Tiger Grizzle, so I'm super excited if that's a Tiger Grizzle, because that is really lucky to get that one egg out and be a Tiger Grizzle. That's just, I want to get too carried away, but that's where it could be. And then we've got 2 over here, which are the blue pied hen we've got, paired up to Leo. We'll grab one of them out because they're looking pretty super. They are very big, strong babies, these things. Oh, no, that's not your nest box. Come out of there. Maybe I'll just sit you up there. Look at these babies. Beautiful looking things. Like I said, high flyers, fantastic foster parents. Like, they definitely managed to look after these big chunky babies. That's going to be a good looking baby, that one. So we'll put that back down. We've got 2 of them, and we've already got 2 over in the other loft as well. And we'll just quickly slide our head around here. The yellow hen's on eggs, but she's paired up to, not that, that's a hen there, but she is paired up to one of these birds. I do want to, once all these high flyers go and we finish in here, I'm going to pair her up probably to my red checker Vanderbilk. So we might even produce like 1 or 2 rounds of yellow splits. So that my wife really likes that bird. She's actually named it Caramilk after Cadbury caramel chocolate. So yeah, it's kind of stuck here. So she's 10 years old, this one, so we need to get a couple of babies out. Hopefully they're fertile. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to see you in the next video. I need to go cool down for a bit and then get ready to fly some birds this afternoon.